to prevent him from attacking Marcel. Yeah, it's just game of round robin. Have Mare attack under this one. Okay, and we're good. Because now that I understand what I should be doing, or should have been doing, then this becomes a lot easier, or a lot more manageable. So that way he's not getting an absurd amount of offense. It is also a good amount of clash power. Four. Only Ryoshu can clash against this. Good, because she's at serious Skullbuster. Yusong is not available at the exact turn that I kind of need him to be. This gets the blunt skill, then this one is slashing. That's the only one. Coin power +2. Kind of forcing that for a win. I'm only a little tired. My sanity's fine.
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
소리 없이 손들어치고 목소리 없이 배웠어. 여덟, 앞으로 하나.
Whew, okay, we needed that. all targeting her. And Ryoshu got, not Ryoshu, and Ishmael got staggered too. So he also adds starting in like 50. So I'll prep this turn. I'll take a sec to stand up. Because I know Furiosa's coming next. One sec. I'll make sure that I was gonna say, like, I was gonna make sure that, like, I'll sit down with a straight back with my posture right. Dominating. Okay. Yeah. So let me take this BRB to stand up and take a sec. Yeah, I managed to get something to eat a couple hours ago. He's almost dead, too? Unless he has, like, a third phase. I just checked, he does at 25%. Okay. I need this man dead. Right now, that's the best I can do because he's still gonna hit her. But
이 땅과 만인에게
there we go.
손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면
If I can calculate this right.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다. 다소 즐겁고 소리 없이 손뼉치고 목소리 없이 배워서
A clap without a sound, a slash without a voice. It's almost like you're talking about silence.
그 운명은 네 운명이 아니야. 그러니 거기서
Crescendo.
역시
Clash with skill regardless of speed. Clash power plus 10. Clash power gained is reduced by 1 for every 20 karmic consequence. How much are you at? You're at what, 170. So 160. So 8. So it's only plus 2. However, he is also at 0 SP and generates 2 Mungs. Final power is plus 6. So he's at plus 8. So 8 plus 5 is 13. So I need to crack 13. Gather. On top of the fact he also has a power down -4. That is a guaranteed win. I can do math.
이제 와서 자유롭게 살아갈 수는 없어. 우리 진짜 신속한 줄이 너를 잡으러 갈 테니.
Someone's gonna do this fight with Gone Angels playing over it, and it's not gonna feel the same. Is he at Savage Tiger? He is at Savage Tiger. This should be enough to knock him below 25.
턱없이 모자라지. 둘.
저 밑에서 나를 부르는 물소리가.
Yeah, he's not getting any more damage. He's not taking any more damage. 939. Or not, never mind. I can't read.
헛소리로 울어라. 시스.
But his pattern should change and one move gets enhanced. Kosan. I hate you.
받아볼 텐가. 7. 앞으로 둘.
Try desperately to make this work.
벗어날 수 없다.
518. $208. This should be a win. The rest of these I can pretty much just go down the line. Ooh, almost. You have to wait. Blood Flame Massacre.
끊어낼 수 없는 거야, 딸.
You cannot cut this off,
제멋대로
sweetheart.
끊어버리면 안
This
되는
isn't
거라고.
something you can break off so easily. Dad, why do the sea waves keep crying?
모래성을 부수는 게 슬프니까.
Because they're sad that they're knocking over the sandcastles. Then they should just not knock them over. Thanks for stopping by, Coffee.
파도는 바람에 의해 움직여.
Waves move with the
바람이
winds.
불면
When the wind blows, the high and low tides can't help but knock down everything in their path.
허물어뜨릴 수밖에 없지.
They might not just push back when the wind blows.
하지만 딸,
Think about it this way, darling.
파도는
The
바람이
waves
끌어당겨줘서
built those sandcastles only because the wind pulled them in.
그리고 이제는 바람이
And now,
부는 대로
the wind is pushing them to bring the castles down.
그러니까 파도는 슬플 필요가
So the
없는
waves really have no reason to feel sad. Then, Dad,
언제 행복해져?
when will they be happy?
글쎄, 그건
Well,
천천히 알아가 보도록 할까?
let's take our time finding that out, shall we?
결말을 아껴놓는
We
거야.
can save the ending for later.
그런 다음에 딸이 아빠만큼 어른이 되고 나면
We'll read all of these endings together once you grow up. Become as old as Daddy.
그래.
Okay?
그럼 그때까지 매일매일 읽어주는 거야.
Then you gotta read to me every day.
약속.
Pinky promise.
파도 소리가 들리네.
I hear the waves.
어떻게 들리지?
How do they sound?
쓸쓸해.
They sound lonely.
도박장째로 의뢰를 냈다 싶더니 이렇게나 밑장 빼는 놈들이 한가득일 줄이야.
Causality that threads the past, the present,
한
and the
달에 미래 없이
future.
놀아도 되겠는데요? 사무소 놓았네.
The company had much to do in the aftermath of the incident. Saw took an indefinite leave of absence. Alyssa went to a long-term recovery ward. Martin's remains were placed in the morgue for LCE casualties. Hohenheim, as usual, went off with a shrug and a half-hearted wave of the hand. We never got to talk to him properly about all that's happened. There are many other victims we couldn't name individually. The index nurse father vanished without a trace and couldn't be located. But with machinations of the House of Spiders foiled, the companies seem to have decided that he's no longer a serious threat, and proceeded to call off the manhunt. And on that burned rooftop, the red school bag was recovered, bearing a name tag filled out in a child's clumsy handwriting. Araya, with the golden bows safely nestled within. And we got them all back. Ryoshi started smoking again. Queen, come on. Any trace of Araya's existence was completely erased from her mind, and there was, at present, no way to restore them. Perhaps Ryoshi herself knew of the loss, that something had flowed out of her and disappeared. But to what extent, I had no way of telling. She didn't ask why the scabbard of her sword looked different. So instead of asking if she was alright, I just chatted her up. Looks like we managed to safely retrieve the golden bows once again.
그래.
Right. How do you feel about it, Ryoshi?
뭐 적어도 이번 작전은 안심한지. 아니.
Well,
그럭저럭 유잼이었다.
at least it was an SAD. I mean, it was alright, not gonna lie.
아, 이번엔 안 심심하고 안 찌루.
You mean it wasn't such a disappoint? Huh?
우와, 료슈 씨. 이제는 자연스럽게 말 줄이시네요.
Ryoshi, I've heard the other one before. This is Ba.
왜?
Seriously?
이게 좋군. 그냥 원래대로 간다.
Ah, that's better. I'll switch back.
아니, 왜 정작 칭찬을
Do
해드리는
you hate compliments or something? Oh, don't tell me. You're not switching back because I liked it, are you? Are you?
얽힘이라는 것은
Entanglement
공간과 거리를 뛰어넘는
is a connection that transcends
뛰어넘는
space,
관계입니다.
distance, and any template of conceptualization.
그러니 한쪽이 존재하는 한
Thus, so long as
아무것도
one half of the
완전하게
connection
사라질 수가 없게
exists,
되고,
nothing, probabilistically, can be said to have entered a state of complete decay.
그 흔적이 도시 속을 떠돌고 있는 이상
As long as its trace wanders the
기다리다
city,
보면 언젠가는
it will eventually
다시 드러나는 법이죠.
resurface. Does that mean?
네,
Yes.
검집이 존재하는 한
So long as the scabbard remains in existence. As long as the bus keeps moving. I'll keep turning the clock. And when I do, we'll all be seeing the same starry sky. The stars that no longer exist in a city swirl around us like a vortex. Every time I revive the sinners, Ryoshu too will exist in that moment. To be reunited with what is forgotten but cannot be lost. The most important part, the sinner singing Pass On.
그림자를 줬던 나날들 남은 건 허망한 기억 불길이 나를 태워 지을 수 있도록 멀리 날아가고 싶어 밤하늘에 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게 이밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아 다 사라지네 괜찮아 살
Humming by Araya.
알아야 시키를 다룰 수 있게 되었구나.
You finally learn how to wield Araya Shiki.
그 유물을 제대로 쓸 수 있게 된 이상 너는 다음 손가락 걸기에서
And by learning to wield that
가장
relic,
중요한 검이 되어버렸단다.
you've just made yourself the most important sword to the fingers at the next finger bow bow.
널 지켜줄 집은 이제 없어.
The home that can protect you is gone now.
그러니까 몸 조심해.
So take care, sweetheart. That's that gutter.
리엔,
A proxy.
나를 죽인다고.
Killing me won't be the end of it.
대행자들은
The proxies will never stop hunting you down.
우물 안에 숨어 있는다고 해서 네가 가려질 리가 없어.
Lurking in the muck of this reeking cesspit won't keep you hidden forever.
이런
Oh dear,
이 염색을
I'll need to dye my hair again.
다시 해야겠네. 이걸 읊으라고.
I'm supposed to recite this.
내게는 고통밖에 없습니다.
I have nothing but my sorrow, and I want.
지치는
This is tiresome.
아무래도 네가
Sweetheart, looks like
땡 쳐주는 걸
you forgot
잊어버린 모양이야.
to unfreeze me.
음성으로 대화하는 것은 오랜만이네요.
Rational and brilliant Faust. It has been some time since one such means of oral communication was
어두운
engaged.
분위기. 이번에는 비석 형태의 표상 집회군요. 무거운 이야기를 나누기에 적합한 집회지만 지금은 그만한 논제가 없을 텐데요.
Unbending, proactive, and resourceful Faust. This macabre atmosphere, it seems the congregation this time is in the form of levitating stones. a fitting representation for the discussion of serious agenda. However, there are no subjects that rise to such gravity at the present.
이 바쁜 시기에 고전적인 발프루기스의 밤을 강제로 연 무엄한 파우스트는
August and dignified Faust. Which Faust is the audacious Faust that dared to force convert a classical Walpurgis at such a busy moment as this?
파우스트 중에 그런 눈치 없는 파우스트가 있을 리가요.
Lovely and guileful
순진한
Faust.
파우스트라면 모르겠지만
It is unimaginable that such an ignorant and tactless Faust should exist among Fausts, save for naive Faust. Naive Faust.
어머, 정말인가 봐요.
Oh my, it really was her.
네, 순진한 파우스트가 열었습니다. 관리자 파우스트들에게 질문하기 위해서.
Yes, this meeting has been convened by naive Faust. There is a question that begs the answer of Administrator Faust of the Gesellschaft Management.
순진한 파우스트가 하고 싶은 질문이 뭔지 냉철하고 똑똑한 파우스트는 알고 있어요.
Rational and brilliant Faust knows what it is that naive Faust seeks to ask,
그 질문을 꼭 해야 할 필요가 없다는 것도 알고 있죠.
as well as the fact that there is no need for the concern to be set forth.
언제까지 파우스트가 하나하나 떠먹여줘야 하는 건지
Astute and intelligent Faust. How long must Faust spoon feed naive Faust?
어디 한번 드러나 보죠.
Let it be heard at the very least.
이번 거미집 사건에 대한 정보를 게젤 샤프트에서 열람하려 했지만 일부 정보의 접근을
The attempt to review information on the recent incident at the House of Spiders was met with denials of access at multiple turns.
림버스 컴퍼니 본사의 보안을 고의적으로 허술하게 만든 자가 누구인지 알고 싶습니다.
Requesting access to intelligence on the individual who has deliberately compromised the security of Limbus Company's HQ.
그런 것 하나 알아내지 못해서 예리하고 총명한 파우스트가 답해줘야 하는 건가요?
Could naive Faust not even manage to answer such a trivial query herself? Must the astute and intelligent Faust provide every single piece of information?
번뇌가 낮은 파우스트 따위에게 무언가 알려줄 의무는 없어요.
There is no obligation to disclose more information to a Faust of such inferior access rights.
접근 권위에 대해 잊은 것은 아니겠죠?
Surely naive Faust has not forgotten how access rights work.
게젤 샤프트의 정보에 접근하기 위해 몇 가지 단계를 올라야 한다는 것은 알고 있습니다.
Reviewing Gesellschaft information requires access rights that are several tiers higher. Yes.
아니, 파우스트가 말하고 싶은 건
What Faust means to say is,
다분히 고의적인 말실수네요. 파우스트를 1인칭으로 부르는 건 금지된 사항이에요.
a thoroughly intentional slip of the tongue. To refer to Faust in first person is strictly prohibited.
순진한 파우스트는 이전부터 위태로운 모습을 자주
Naive
보여줬죠.
Faust has long been known to show quite a precarious side.
죽은 파우스트들이 되고 싶은 건가요?
Does naive Faust wish to join the ranks of dead Faust?
아닙니다. 파우스트는 죽은 파우스트들 중 하나가 되고 싶지 않습니다.
Of course not.
궁금할
Faust
뿐입니다.
does not wish to join the ranks of dead Faust. Faust is simply curious.
매번 게젤 샤프트의 정보를 날로 먹으려는 순진한 파우스트에겐 알려줄 정보가 없네요.
There is no information to be granted to naive Faust, who time and again has attempted to leech off the Gesellschaft.
사랑스럽고 음험한 파우스트는 대답해줄 수 있어요. 대신
Lovely and guileful Faust can offer
순진한
an answer in
파우스트의
return.
称호를 바꿀
Can
거예요.
offer an answer. In
어때요?
return, however, naive Faust must consent to have her title changed. Is that acceptable?
받아들이겠습니다.
It is accepted.
림버스 컴퍼니의 대표 디아스가 그 대답입니다. 멍청한 파우스트.
The answer is Diaz, the chief executive director of Limbus Company. Stupid Faust.
정보 제공에 감사합니다.
The sharing of information is appreciated.
조금만 생각해봐도 알 수 있는 사실을 고전적인 발프루기스의 밤까지 열어 묻다니.
To think that stupid Faust would go so far as to convene a classical Walpurgis for a query that requires only the least effort of deductive reasoning.
호칭이 잘 어울리네요.
The new title cannot be more appropriate for stupid Faust.
멍청한 파우스트는 화가 난 걸까요?
Could it be that stupid Faust is indignant?
침묵으로 불만을
She seems to be
표출하고
expressing displeasure by means of silence.
관리자 파우스트도 아니면서 너무 많은 정보를
Such is the
요구한
price for
대가를
requesting
치른
such
거죠.
information as Faust of a non-administrative role.
그렇다면 다시 파우스트가
In that case, if Faust were to,
불가능한 가정을 구태여 세울
no
필요는
need to
없을
build
텐데.
on impossible hypotheticals.
멍청한 파우스트가 제일 많은
Although,
황금가지를
it is a
복원했다지만
fact that stupid Faust has
다시
retrieved the most
관리자
golden
파우스트가
bows.
될 순 없어요.
She cannot be reinstated as an administrator Faust. Reinstated, so she was one before.
그래도 묘목을 심고 거기에서 사과 열매를 따온다면 혹시 알아요? 다시
Still,
관리자 파우스트가
if stupid Faust were to
될수
plant sapling and harvest an apple from it, who knows? She might have a chance of becoming an administrator again.
그걸 멍청한 파우스트가 해낼 수 있을까요? 어려울 것 같은데.
Can stupid Faust even accomplish such a
멍청한
feat?
파우스트는 어떻게
It
생각하나요?
sounds improbable. What does stupid Faust think?
그건
That's
거기까지.
enough.
멍청한 파우스트에게 하사한
The time and floor
시간이
granted to stupid Faust has come to a close.
게젤 샤프트 토론 구역에서
Stupid
머물
Faust
수
shall
없는
be dismissed from the Gesellschaft forum forthwith.
고전적인 발프르기스의 밤은
The
이것을
classical
강제
Walpurgis
해산해요.
is thus forcibly adjourned.
헤르만 이사님, 림버스 컴퍼니에 대해 몇
fuck?
가지 보고할 사항이 생겼습니다.
Give me the opportunity to kill you. Madam Director, I have some updates to report on Limbus Company. Do tell.
우선 첫 번째로 림버스 컴퍼니에서
First,
진행하던
Limbus Company's golden bow grafting experiment have finally succeeded.
앞으로 황금
Only 5 more bows left to be retrieved. So we're down to 5. And
그래. 묘목이 심어지겠다.
a sapling will be planted.
얼마 남지 않았네.
It won't be long now.
두 번째로 LCB의 11번 수감자
Next, the LCB's 11th sinner, Sinclair's sign has completely awakened, though only for a moment.
그건 흥미롭네요. 몇 년은 더 걸릴 줄 알았는데.
That's interesting indeed. I thought it'd take a few more years.
산액이 모두 새겨진 건가요?
Did all 3 strokes
지금은
manifest?
보이지 않아서 거기까진. 하지만
The signs aren't visible to me, so I cannot say with much certainty. But I don't believe he has. It was most likely just a short-lived awakening.
유능한 버틀러의 정보력은
They say accomplished butler's resourcefulness rivals that of a fixer in 7th Association Section 1.
정보의 질과 속도가
The speed and accuracy of your information gathering is indeed commendable.
전해줄게.
Anything else I should be aware of?
네, 마지막으로 아드님이 품고 있던
Yes.
왕족
Lastly,
혈통의 인자가 각성했습니다.
your son's royal blood gene factor has also awakened.
그 인자라면 헤르만님이
The
말씀하신
factor.
포장지를 아드님께서
Does that mean your son has finally unwrapped what you gave him? No. What?
바퀴 황제. 그건 포장지를 뜯다가 나온 조금 더 멋진 포장지일 뿐이야.
The Roach Emperor is but another layer of wrappings, if a bit fancier than the others.
내가 준비한 귀중하고 소중한 선물은
He has yet to unwrap the valuable, precious gift I've given him.
하지만 곧일 수도 있어.
But it may not be long now.
진짜
The real
선물은
surprise gift will begin from the mistletoe that will bud from the sapling.
겨우살이에서 시작될 테니까.
그러고 보니 그 선장이라는 자는 어디에 있는가?
By the way, where's the
베이스
captain?
사에서 복귀한
I haven't seen her around since
영
H
보지
Corp.
못한 것 같네만.
아, 그분은 고래를 사냥할 작사를 더 날카롭게 갈고 있을 테니.
Ah, she should be wetting her harpoon for the whale hunting.
자신과 선원들을
She has to
부르고
call
있습니다.
her and her crew only once the hunt begins.
그래서 언제까지 이 새하얀
How long will we be
공간에서
stuck in this pure white
시간을
building?
보내는 거지?
당분간은
For now, we will
이곳에서
focus on
성공지에
restoring
복구와
the Shihong worm
해야지.
and interpreting its interactions in this place.
엔사 이사회가 끝난 뒤
Although circumstances might change fast once the upcoming Ant Corp board meeting concludes.
그러고 보니 소냐
Speaking of,
전에 말했던 거
Sonia,
알아봤어?
have you looked into what I asked?
안 그래도 어제 침투한 단원들이 말해주더군요. 하인리 크로모, 야코프. 그 둘이 이사회에 참가한
Yes, the infiltrator agents reported back just yesterday. Heinrich Kromer and Jacob. Both are confirmed to attend the board meeting.
여기 껄끄러운 차들과 이야기를 나누는 건 피곤한 일이지만
It's a hassle to deal with people who make even the simplest of conversations a nuisance. But I won't deny that this bodes well.
동생인 크로머가 죽었을 때도 꼼짝 않던 그가 움직인
At the same Heinrich, who didn't even budge when the younger Kromer was killed, is finally making a move. I suppose it's just around the corner now.
그래.
Indeed.
말레우스
It won't be-
말레피카룸의 편제가 완성될
It won't be long before Malalis Maleficarum's roster is finalized.
유례없는 의체 사냥이 시작될 테지. 그 기계 숙청의 날.
A hunt for prosthetic users, the likes of which the city has never seen, will soon begin. Even the machine purge would look downright tame in comparison,
우리는 그 혼란을 틈.
and we'll use that chaos
모든 거울 세계를 노래하겠지.
to aim for every mirror world in existence.
선장이 좋아하겠고.
The captain will love
모든
that.
가능성의 세계에
It'll be going on a whale hunt
자신이
across all
생각하는
possible
것과
worlds herself.
마찬가지일 테니까. 사담은 이쯤하고
Perhaps we
들어가죠.
should
시간이
Perhaps we should wrap up our talk here and head inside. It's time.
그래, 넬리.
Of course.
다음 임무가
Nelly,
배정되기 전까지는
Keep an eye on Limbus Company
계속
until your next
링버스
assignment.
컴퍼니의 동향을 살피도록 해줘.
네, 이사님.
Yes, Madam Director.
이사회가 시작하면 말 한마디.
Choose your words and actions carefully once the board meetings begin. Even the slightest misstep could tip the balance and put us at a disadvantage. That's another headache we don't need.
펜사에서 그 쥐는 자들을
I must admit, it's rather unnerving to have to deal with the infamous ones who grip in their own nest.
좋아. 그럼
Alright then, shall we head inside? That easily unsevering is my favorite Canto. That surpassed the heartbreaking. Easily. But the real most important thing,
뜀박질 시간.
the one last thing to check.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고. 불가 위험. 막아내지 못하리.
모불사
Overcome the searing hellfire for Odaya.
아 이런 아무튼 놀라운 한방이네.
아, 엄청난 공격이었어.
Oh,
그녀말 말한 거 몰랐어.
네.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
쟤네 정신을 못 차리는 걸. 무슨 수라도
넌
나.
푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
방금 전에는 굉장했다고. 베르게 그 인간도 인정할 걸.
같이 없
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Overcome the searing hellfire for Odaya
틔울 수도
to reality's extinction.
놀랐어? 완벽한 한방. 시원한 걸.
I think
이제 깨우치시겠.
I think that is very easily my favorite Canto. Bar none. Bar none, that is my new favorite number one. Also, the fact that there is no dungeon.
또 한 줄.
The fact there's no dungeon adds so much to the fact that I like this Canto so much. It is just nodes.
세월이 지나면 홍어는 그제야 알게 되겠지. 이 홍로가 무얼 바꾸었는지를.
Like, that is such a heavy but genuinely beautiful story about, like, about abuse.
버틀러의 아침.
Just persistent, like, almost genuinely inescapable, like, level of abuse. And what that does to your memory. And how much that level of pain genuinely really makes it hard to move on. It makes it incredibly hard to move on, and it makes it incredibly hard to, like, think straight.
식으로 하면 급할 때 대체 어떻게 식기를 꺼낼 생각인 거지? 어처구니가 없군. 잘 봐라. 처음부터 가르쳐 줄 테니.
Ooh. Kill your past, but at the same time, like, there's a certain level of that past that, like, does still make you who you are. You can't get rid of it without destroying who you are entirely. But that doesn't mean that you can't move forward and try to make sure that other people don't have to experience the same pain that you did. God, that's good. God, that's really good. I don't even think I'm gonna read out. I'm tired. I need to sleep. I did not intend. I have been up for 24 hours. This was not a part of my intention. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna end stream. This was I said I wasn't gonna do another 12-hour stream, and then I do one for Limbus. I love this game. I love Ryoshu. Favorite Canto. Easy. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you, for whoever was asleep or woke up during this. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you had a wonderful rest. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, noon, or night. Don't be like me and actually get some sleep. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it. Yeah. Take care. Johnny. I am so tired.